Bodme, beginner ski area. Very nice, right in the middle of town. So, we are now in, what is it, I think? Is it day five? Day 5 of this Ukrainian thing. Some very important questions you have to ask about this. One of them is why it's happening, and the other one is could it have been stopped? And we'll start with the second question. Could it have been stopped? Yes, it could have. Pretty easily. And that would have been pretty much Joe Biden. And we know that it's not really him that's making decisions, but he's just a puppet. But if his puppeteers would have had him strut out there and say, no, Ukraine will never be allowed into NATO, none of this shit would have happened. None. And who benefits from this? Well, there was this little thing about some corruption relating to, who was it? Oh yeah, Hunter Biden and Joe Biden. And where was that again? Ukraine. Guess what? If there's a war, that's never going to get investigated again. Why did it start? Well, in the media, it's ridiculous. Oh, this is an unprovoked attack. That's 100% bullshit. Russia has been provoked over and over. One of the most horrendous things that people never hear about is that there were, when the neo-Nazis in Ukraine, when they really formed their group back in 2013, and there were some provinces that outlawed the speaking of Russian, and this is in areas where they only speak Russian. They don't speak Ukrainian. They outlawed speaking Russian in public places. How intimidating is that? My God. And there were a bunch of Russians that went out and protested it, and so they bust in. The Ukrainian government bust in these neo-Nazis, which herded up evidently about 40 or 50. This is over a week period. They did it twice. Herded these protesters into buildings, set them on fire, and burned them alive. That's provocation. And NATO's saying back in 1991 when Germany reunited, NATO's saying, no, we won't admit any other nations in the eastward direction. They admitted 14. And guess who said just last year that Ukraine was welcome to join NATO? Joe Biden. Yeah, it's a messy situation, and let's just hope that the West stays out of it, because this is a scary situation. I know I covered this, I think, yesterday, the same exact thing, but it's just like it's scary.